contorted with those inhuman pieces of equipment you've seen there. And this is what really makes my mind boggle.
A picture is more than just a frame. It holds stories, history, and sometimes revolutions. They can be powerful, even dangerous. Just like in Iran, some moments are frightening, others look strange to outsiders. What secrets has Iran been hiding from the world? These images don't stay in the frame. They ripple far beyond it. Today, we explore Iran's photos that are too controversial, too unsettling, and too raw for the history books. The last moments of freedom. In Tehran in 1979 by Hengame Golistan captures Iranian women celebrating the Shah's departure, their uncovered heads and bright faces radiating hope. It marks a fleeting moment of freedom before the revolution's strict dress codes reshaped public life. Before we continue, take a look at this viral image said to be from Iran. It spread quickly on Reddit, showing a mysterious woman hiding her face and claiming to reflect Iranian history. But things weren't so clear. Some people called it fake, others believed it was real. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. The calm before the hijab. This black and white photograph from 1979 captures a woman walking past armed soldiers in Tehran, calm and unflinching amid the city's tension. In this fleeting moment, women could still move freely in secular attire.
They can't persuade the women and other sectors who oppose extremist Islamic beliefs.
A freedom soon erased by mandatory hijab laws. The image symbolizes secular Iran on the cusp of sweeping change. The revolutionary streets of Tehran. This 1979 photograph captures a young Iranian woman handing revolutionary leaflets to drivers on a Tehran street as the Pahlavi monarchy teetered. Often identified as a leftist activist, she represents the fearless women shaping the political moment. The image embodies hope, tension, and the ordinary citizens who became catalysts for revolution. Beaches before the ban. This black and white photograph, taken on Iran's Caspian coast in the 1960s, shows an Iranian woman leaning confidently against a white Triumph Herald, dressed in a swimsuit. The image serves as a poignant reminder of pre-revolutionary Iran. Miss Iran, 1978, playing before the storm. Miss Iran, 1978. Contestants drifted across Donyaye Khorram Park's artificial lake in Tehran just months before the revolution. The image captures a fleeting world of style and openness, soon to vanish under sweeping societal upheaval. Women in power before the revolution. In the mid-1970s, Iran's parliament buzzed with a rare energy. Women walked its halls as lawmakers, shaping policy and claiming voices long denied. By 1978, 6 women held seats in the National Consultative Assembly, symbols of progress under the Shah's White Revolution. With voting rights, Western-style fashion, and the 1975 Family Protection Law, they embodied modern freedoms. Women in sport before the revolution. In May 1978, Iranian women trained and competed freely at Shahid Shirudi Stadium, then Amjadieh Stadium in Tehran, the swimming pool a stage for athletic skill and confidence. After the 1979 revolution, dress codes and segregation curtailed these freedoms, making this image a rare testament to a time when women moved publicly with independence and passion. Tehran University in the 1970s. Female students walking the Tehran University campus in 1971, capturing an era when urban Iran thrived on energy, education, and Western-style freedom. The image reflects Tehran's secular, modern culture. While cities embraced change, rural areas remained traditional, highlighting societal contrasts. It's a fleeting glimpse of a world swept away by the 1979 revolution. Tabriz University. Women in the forefront. A group of young women at Tabriz University in 1354, circa 1975, embodies the energy of a freer, modernizing Iran. This photograph captures a fleeting era of ambition, style, and intellectual freedom. Glamorous Iran, artists before the fall. A group of Iranian artists and musicians lounges together in 1970s, Tehran, colorful balloons floating above as laughter and energy fill the frame. Pop, rock, and traditional Persian music intertwined in cafes and studios, capturing a vibrant cultural moment. This photograph is a fleeting glimpse of openness, ambition, and modernity that vanished after the 1979 revolution. Modern streets of pre-revolution Iran. Tabriz streets buzz with life in the 1970s, women striding confidently in tailored coats and men in wide lapel suits and crisp ties. Shahnaz Street showcases a society embracing Western fashion, cosmopolitan ambition, and freedom of expression. Every outfit tells a story of modernity and choice. Tehran before the storm. This 1975 photograph, taken in Sayeh Park, Tehran, shows 5 young Iranians standing together in Western-style clothing and modern hairstyles. During the Pahlavi era, Iran embraced rapid modernization, with music, fashion, and public life flourishing. Shopping in modern Tehran. This vintage photograph captures a moment inside Tehran's Kurosh department store in the early 1970s. A woman in a long blue coat guides a child wearing a tan coat and red knit hat as they browse children's clothing, reflecting Iran's modern, Western-influenced urban lifestyle. It offers a fleeting glimpse of pre-revolutionary Tehran, a world soon transformed. Classrooms before the veil. A late 1960s or 1970s Iranian classroom where boys and girls sit side by side under the guidance of a teacher. The image captures more than schooling. It reflects a fleeting era of secularism, openness, and cultural experimentation. Tehran's glamorous era. Tehran in the 1960s, alive with style, energy, and modernity. A group of women dressed in sleek shift dresses and bold jumpsuits. It reflects Iran's secular, Western-oriented society before the 1979 revolution, where fashion was freedom and expression. Tehran's elegant dinner scene. A long dinner table in 1960s Tehran, alive with conversation, glamour, and cosmopolitan style. Platters of fruit and appetizers decorate the table, while a mirrored or metallic screen shimmers behind them. A quirky glimpse of pre-revolution life. This photograph transports us to Tehran in the 1970s, where families embraced platform boots, flared trousers, and bold patterns, reflecting a secular, Western-influenced fashion culture before the 1979 revolution. Firuzan, Iran's cinematic icon. Firuzan, born Parvin Kerbakhsh, was the dazzling star of Iranian cinema in the 1960s and 1970s. This 1975 photograph captures her at the height of fame, radiating the bold fashion and confidence of pre-revolutionary Iran. She passed away in 2016, leaving a legacy of style, charm, and a vanished era. Hollywood of Tehran. Iranian filmmaker Ali Hatami and his wife, actress Zari Koshkam, taken shortly after their wedding and published in Weekly Etalat. It offers a window into Iran's vibrant cultural life before the 1979 revolution. Isfahan girls, volleyball, athletes of a modern era. The 1971 photograph captures the Isfahan girls volleyball team in action, a vivid glimpse of skill, ambition, and freedom under the Pahlavi modernization programs. Nowruz in Tehran, fashion and freedom before the storm. Before the 1979 revolution, Tehran's streets sparkled with life during Nowruz, the Persian New Year. An archival image shows 3 women in Western-style skirts, patterned coats, and stylish hairstyles walking confidently near Kurosh department store on Pahlavi Avenue. Tehran University, a generation unveiled. In the 1970s, a bustling Tehran campus overflowed with students in Western-inspired skirts, trousers, and tailored jackets, reflecting Iran's rapid modernization under the Shah. This photograph captures a fleeting moment of freedom and confidence before the 1979 revolution curtailed their vibrant society. Tehran University, students of a bygone era. Tehran University in the 1970s buzzed with life before the 1979 upheaval. Students with loose hair and fitted jeans embodied modern urban youth, while women about a third of the student body pursued law and medicine under the White Revolution. Women with rifles in 1950s, Iran. This 1950s photograph shows women in Malaya, Western Iran, practicing rifle shooting. In military-style gear, they stand in formation, focused and disciplined, likely as part of militia training. Royal Union, a political marriage in Tehran. This 1942 photograph shows Crown Prince Mohammad Reza Pahlavi with Queen Fawzia of Egypt and their daughter Princess Shahnaz Pahlavi on palace grounds near Tehran. Captured by Cecil Beaton, it reflects royal elegance and the 1939 Iran-Egypt alliance. If you've made it this far, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Now back to the next. The evolution of Imam Khomeini Square. Imam Khomeini Square, formerly Topkapı, is Tehran's historic heart. Built in 1867 as Cannon House under Nasser al-Din Shah Qajar, it later became Sepah Square with a Reza Shah statue, toppled in 1979 and renamed for Iran's revolutionary leader. The Lost Telegraph Khane Building. The Telegraph Khana, or Post Khana, once stood in Tehran's Tubkhana Square as a symbol of modernity and state power. Built under Reza Shah with a columned facade, square-based dome, and 22 ornate columns opposite the municipality palace, it was demolished in 1970. Women on the pitch. In Iran, women have long been banned from attending men's football matches, a restriction enforced since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Despite this, Iranian women compete nationally and in events like the Women's Asian Cup and World Cup qualifiers. The world's largest hand-woven carpet. Over 1,000 Iranian artisans spent nearly 2 years hand-tying billions of knots to create the world's largest mosque carpet, covering 5,630 square meters. Made from fine Iranian and New Zealand wool on a cotton foundation, it features intricate Persian motifs. Today, it lies in Abu Dhabi's Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, a testament to skill, patience, and artistry. Iran's luxury secret. Black pearls of the Caspian Sea aren't just Russian. Iran produces some of the world's finest caviar. Each egg glistens with luxury, savored by kings, billionaires, and discerning chefs. From Tehran's markets to global tables, this Iranian treasure carries centuries of tradition, reminding the world that some of the most exclusive delicacies quietly swim in Iran's Caspian waters. The rock city of Mayand. Stone becomes shelter. Cliffs transform into homes. Mayand, Iran, is an ancient city carved into rugged rock faces. Families still inhabit these cave dwellings, generations sustaining a life shaped by stone. A living monument, it blends history and daily life, each corner evoking a fantasy epic waiting to be explored. Spring, fire, and the new year. In Iran, spring brings Nowruz, the Persian New Year, celebrated at the vernal equinox as a symbol of renewal. Central is the Haft scene table with 7 items: Sabze for rebirth, Samanu for abundance, Senjid for love, Seer for health, Seed for beauty, Somak for light, and Sirke for patience. Herbal tea reigns, supreme. In Iran, coffee takes a back seat to centuries-old herbal teas. Saffron tea glows golden, calming body and mind. Rose water infusions lift the spirit, while chamomile whispers restfulness after a long day. Each cup is more than a drink. It's a ritual, a taste of culture, and a hidden treasure. Hormuz, the Rainbow Island. Hormuz, in the Strait of Hormuz, just 8 kilometers from Iran, is a living palette of reds, yellows, and whites from mineral-rich soil. A former Silk Road stop, its history lingers in Portuguese forts and trade relics. Small but culturally rich, the island dazzles with vibrant bazaars, colorful cliffs, and a sensory tapestry of nature and human heritage. Lut Desert. The Lut Desert, or Dashti Lut, in southeast Iran spans 51,800 square kilometers and ranks among Earth's hottest places, with ground temperatures hitting 70.7 degrees Celsius. This UNESCO World Heritage Site features wind-sculpted yardangs up to 155 meters, towering dunes, glittering salt flats, and ancient ruins dating to 2500 BC. Persepolis. Persepolis, ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire, showcases ancient Persia's grandeur. Begun around 518 BCE by Darius the Great, this UNESCO World Heritage Site reflects architectural brilliance and imperial diversity. Amid Apadana Palace and the Throne Hall, towering columns and detailed reliefs reveal ceremonial life. Despite Alexander's 330 BCE conquest, its ruins endure as a symbol of Iran's culture, pride, and ingenuity. Kandovan. Northwest Iran's Kandovan is a village carved from volcanic rock in Mount Sahan's foothills. Its cone-shaped homes rise from ash flow tuffs, making it one of the world's few inhabited cave settlements. Legends recall nomads seeking summer cool or hiding from Mongol raids. Today, 117 families preserve traditions amid dramatic landscapes, blending geology, history. Qeshm Island. Qeshm, the largest island in the Persian Gulf, blends history, culture, and geology. Shaped like an arrow at the Strait of Hormuz, it features deep blue waters and dramatic landscapes. Explore Namakdan's Salt Cave, wind-sculpted Stars Valley, and Chaku Canyon, Rising 100 meters as the Middle East's Grand Canyon, Keshem reveals millennia of natural artistry and unforgettable vistas. Bam Citadel. The Bam Citadel in Kerman Province is a desert architectural marvel. Founded between the 6th and 4th centuries BC, it thrived as a Silk Road hub from the 7th to 11th centuries. Built almost entirely of sun-dried mud bricks, its walls, towers, and domed structures reflect centuries of ingenuity. Devastated by a 2003 earthquake, the ruins now allow visitors to imagine bustling caravans, vibrant bazaars, and stories beneath swaying palm trees. Yazdi. Yazdi stands as a masterclass in desert architecture, rising from Iran's dry heart. One of the oldest cities still in continuous use, it's a UNESCO treasure where windcatcher towers harness breezes to cool adobe homes below. Subterranean canals reveal ingenious water management, while Zoroastrian fire temples and Jame Mosque minarets speak to the city's spiritual depth. Every alley, every building, and every bazaar tells a story, blending survival, faith, and artistry into a living desert symphony. Isfahan. Isfahan, the half of the world, dazzles with history and beauty at every turn. From 1590 to 1800, Shah Abbas the Great transformed it into the Safavid capital, leaving architectural gems like Shah Mosque, Ali Kapu Palace, and Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque. The Zayande River, spanned by iconic bridges such as Siose and Kaju, mirrors the city's artistry, culture, and enduring spirit, making Isfahan a timeless symbol of Persian ingenuity and grandeur. Sultan Amir Ahmad Bathhouse. Sultan Amir Ahmad Bathhouse in Kashan, built in the 16th century under the Safavids, is a masterpiece of Persian architecture. Surviving a 1778 earthquake and later restored during the Qajar era, it dazzles with intricate tilework, plaster ornamentation, and mirrored glass inlays that catch the light. From its rooftop, visitors glimpse the city and desert beyond. This historic hammam is more than a building. It's a timeless portal to Iran's artistic and cultural grandeur. Urmia Lake. Urmia Lake in northwest Iran once ranked as the world's second-largest salt lake. Its shimmering hypersaline waters a haven for flamingos and migratory birds. Straddling east and west Azerbaijan provinces, it reflects both natural beauty and fragility. Years of drought and water diversion have drastically reduced its size, yet local communities strive to restore it. Urmia Lake stands as a testament to resilience, reminding us of the delicate balance between life, survival, and nature's wonder. Piran Waterfall. Piran Waterfall, or Rijab Waterfall, cascades nearly 100 meters in Sarpol-e-Zahab, Kermanshah province, amid Iran's Zagros Mountains. Its multi-tiered drops are framed by lush greenery, while birdsong fills the air and nearby Sassanid ruins whisper of ancient history. Tehran. Tehran, Iran's bustling capital, balances history and modernity across its streets. Golestan Palace and the Grand Bazaar showcase ancient splendor, while Milad Tower, Azadi Tower, and Tabat Bridge rise as modern landmarks against the Alborz Mountains. Gas is cheap enough to make your head spin. Fuel in Iran costs barely 30 cents per liter. A full tank is cheaper than a snack. In the US, it easily tops $1. In the UK, even more. Behind the scenes, the government spends billions to sustain this illusion. Cheap fuel feels like freedom, but its hidden cost is enormous, and every year, it grows heavier. Iran's youthful surge. Iran pulses with energy. Over 60% of its population is under 30, far higher than the roughly 40% seen in most Western nations. Rapid growth strained schools, jobs, and resources, but also unleashed a dynamic generation, vibrant and ambitious, poised to shape Iran's future in ways the world is only beginning to witness. Polo, Iran's ancient horseback power play. For over 2,000 years, polo galloped through Persia as more than sport. It was a proving ground for kings. Cyrus and Darius wielded long mallets on horseback, mastering strength, skill, and strategy. Today, over 100 professionals, including 15 women, ride with precision and pride. In Iran, polo remains a legacy, skill, and resilience. Iran's sun-aligned calendar. Time bends with the sun in Iran, where the Jalali calendar, established in 622 AD, tracks days with remarkable precision. Unlike the Gregorian system, it follows the sun's path. Hidden from official records and tightly controlled, Some images from Iran, whether censored, controversial, or suppressed, reveal moments authorities didn't want the world to see. These snapshots remind us that history isn't just what's written. Sometimes it's what's kept out of books altogether, preserved only in memory and whispers.